for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be Nailya Askerzade makeup tutorial, where we're gonna get ready with me and hopefully we can repeat her look and her success. No guarantees, of course. So if you don't know who Nailya Askerzade is, she's a TV journalist, TV host. She's a Taffy awardee. She's the best interviewer in Russia, according to that award. She's a TV host on the Channel 2, which is also known as Россия-1, which translates as Russia 1. To see the looks and to get inspired, I visited her Instagram. She posts quite a lot of looks, different photos of her face with different makeup. I had to do that through Safari browser because she has blocked me. She has blocked both of my Instagram accounts, but if you have a similar problem, you can also do it and browse her Instagram posts through the browser of your phone. So I'm kind of ill. I hope you'll excuse me. But yeah, like I said, Nailya posts a lot of makeup on her Instagram. It's mostly very nude and brown-like, brown crease, no transition shade, and like a bronzy shimmer on the eyelid. I'm 100% sure that she uses Tom Ford's Cocoa Mirage eyeshadow palette, but due to obvious reasons, me and not many other citizens of this country can afford that palette. So I'm gonna use the Essence eyeshadow palette. This is Essence Quattro eyeshadow palette in the shade To Die For. This is not the original packaging. I had to repot it, but I'm just doing my crease with a smaller blending brush, and then I will do this with a bigger brush. And I think it's weird that she has blocked me on Instagram and a lot of other people. Don't you think we have the right to see your luxurious outfits and your luxurious life? But I guess she don't owe us anything. It's just the things that we owe to her. Yeah, how good is this Essence eyeshadow palette? The same thing for the second eye. More about Nailya. She interviewed a lot of famous people. She has her own TV program, TV show, where she interviews them. A lot of very important politicians, ministers, business owners. So it's a big deal, you know. Nailya is also a student of Moscow University of International Relations. That's her second higher education, as far as I understood. So, you know, she's a hustler. She's a grinder. Getting her money, working her ass off. Nailya posts how she often does her own makeup on the set. So, because of that, we can replicate it too. Why shouldn't we? Okay, so this is what this bronze eyeshadow looks like. But I feel like she has a different feel to it. Like, oh, this, it looks kind of warm. But her doesn't. But it's okay. We can think of something. Why wouldn't we? Just gonna do my little blend. Yeah, the makeup is gonna be like super neutral because this is a TV host we're talking about. This is a person who poses very humble pose, which I'm not revealing. She is like very modest, so the makeup is not gonna be colorful, but I still of course want to dupe the look. But of course I have to warn you legally that duping and replicating the look will not give you her life. So don't even try, peasants. Plus you don't even have Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage anyway. And you don't even have Tom Ford anything. Neither do I. So, don't know. I wanted to top this bronze with like a different sort of bronze, but it just looks great. Don't forget to blend, even though I'm pretty sure she have a person to blend for her, even though she says she knows her own makeup, because like why would she do such peasant things herself? Eyeliner time, but again no wing, very subtle, because this is a modest woman we're talking about. She wouldn't want like the extra attention to herself, would she? Tea break. Because tea is not banned by the law. I mean, until now. This video was shot on 10th of April, if I recall correctly. So if tea has been banned since, I didn't know. Nailya doesn't wear any falsies. Again, you can guess why, because she's no promiscuous woman. She's a rightful Christian, or maybe a rightful Muslim. We would know that information is hidden from the public, but probably a Christian due to the recent developments. But her eyelashes are very like thickly painted, if that's the word, because like she has to make her eyes pop, and she can't wear no falsies. I don't know why. I'm just speculating, guys. I wear falsies. Sometimes I'm no rightful woman. Yeah, this is Eyeko mascara. It's like gives a lot of volume, pretty clumpy. And this is exactly what we want for this look. And I'm gonna go with like a top coat with fibers, duping her look. That's kind of how I do my eyelashes anyway, but I examined her photos and that's the way she does them also. Remember, thick eyelashes that stand out but are not false. I wonder what mascara she uses, since I'm like making predictions for different steps of her routine. I don't know any. I'm trying to think of like super expensive mascaras. The ones that come to mind are Helena Rubinstein with like a leopard print on the packaging of the mascara. NARS. NARS has a Climax mascara, which is pretty new. Lancome has a mascara that's pretty highly rated. But I'm doing my eyelashes with the cheapest mascaras on the market. This is $1 mascara from a Studio, and Eyeko is a drugstore brand. Honestly, I feel luxurious already, and you will feel luxurious on this step of your routine as well. But don't forget that it's just an illusion. But who knows? Like, there is a song that even if you're in your 30s, there is still a possibility for you to meet a prince and marry him. So, in the hardest time, we should keep the optimism. Maybe not about the prince, but maybe the optimism about how we will survive and that we will not die of poverty and that we will not starve to death. Okay, so continuing with this bougie look. Mixing my base. Nailya has a fair base of fair skin. Of course, she does have exotic vacations, and she tans. But overall, the look is fair. I'm using the original Beauty Blender because, you know, you can be as bougie as possible. I'm using Colourpop concealer, but that's also drugstore, basically. So usually I would have assumed that she uses La Prairie foundation or La Mer foundation. I have tried La Mer foundation on a model, and I can kind of assume what they are. They are very dewy foundations with like a wetter look, because they're meant for older women who can afford such expensive makeup, but that's not the realities that we're living to. I mean, like, what women have you seen in post-USSR countries that can afford La Prairie or La Mer? Marketing gone wrong. But yeah, she has a very flat matte base, not a dewy one. But also, when you're on TV, you're like supposed to be overly matte. You're not supposed to have any highlighter, and like neither does Nailya. She has no highlighter on her face because of how like TV lights work and everything. And matte foundation. So because of that, I'm like 99% 99.9% sure that she uses Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And meanwhile, I'm just like setting the face with Colourpop setting powder. We can afford to go hard on the powder because of how this look is supposed to be. And to double up on the coverage, I want to use my compact powder by Strad. As you have noticed, I have like mostly drugstore makeup. And because I'm no taffy nominee, and like I think that's pretty relatable. All of the women in our country have mostly drugstore, more affordable makeup in their collection. Now, the face makeup. What I have noticed on some of the pics on her Instagram is that the way contouring is done on her face is like it's done in like a circle here. Usually I do just like a strip here, and she has pics like that too, but the trend I noticed on some of them is like what I said, and it's not done with like a cooler taupe color for the contouring, and it's not done with a warm thing for bronzing. It's done with like a very neutral brown, and for that purposes I'm gonna use Essence eyeshadow palette All About Nudes and this brown eyeshadow. So let's try this exciting new technique.
Hard to do a circle with a fluffy brush. But
Hard to draw this geometrical triangle with a fluffy brush, even though it shows like it's the smallest I have for the face. But maybe we can still enjoy this new technique that's introduced to us. I guess I also forgot to prime my face. This is pretty hard to evaluate if the person uses a primer or not. But I want to go over the triangles with the shade that I would typically use for contouring, which is my Makeover Essentials palette. The nose is also very important. The chin, even though she doesn't have a double chin like some of us have, like me. A bit on the forehead. Remember, this is not a finished look yet. Now we need a matte blush. Again, not a glowy one because we don't want no shine because of the circumstances. Just coating my brushing blush and just like applying it sporadically. haven't noticed a system as far as blush is concerned. Again, skipping the highlighter and going back to arm eyelids. Nailya doesn't skip the lower lid eye makeup. And I agree that we shouldn't do it. She does it a bit differently than I do. Like, she does it way thinner. But like, because of my eye shape, it still doesn't look thin enough. I mean, I feel perfect already. And I've seen her have shiny inner corner and a bit of the shiny inner lower lid, which is also the way I do it. I mean, we're practically twinsies with her, aren't we? And for lips, she has something nude but with a pink undertone. I have this MAC Viva Glam like lipstick. So this is my finished look for Nailya Askerzade makeup tutorial. Now let's see if we can dupe her look in any other ways. This is the finished look. Thank you very much for watching with me. Don't forget to repeat this tutorial at home. You can use all the things that you have at home because ain't nobody got money in this economy. Hopefully I will see you in my next videos. Bye bye.